Volume 3, Number 1, The Dance. Of course, preparations were on its way, and everybody was preparing for the dance after 4th of July. The 4th of July celebration was a big, as always. They went to the cottage and they celebrated this 4th of July. But more preparations were in advance for the dance as they had shuffled on down. All the volunteers were gathering as they were getting the preparations for the dance and all the decorations up. So they had some extra time off at work to get the decorations up. As ticket sales were booming, they were sold out as always. Radio buzz was all over the news, and so was the buzz at work about the dance July 7th. That Friday night, it was going to be hectic. Michael knew it. So Miss Jackson called Michael. Okay, are we ready? Yeah, we only have a couple days before the dance. As 4th of July was upon past and beyond them, they knew that July 7th was just around the corner. So you all ready? Yeah, I think we're ready for this. There's a lot to be done, so everybody at the office is down there. So Michael said that they were going to skip the report and just basically run through it at a large staff meeting down at the Hollister location near the dance hall. Okay, everybody, we're going to have a special staff meeting at the Hollister branch. So be down at the Hollister branch at 1 o'clock for the Tuesday report. Okay, see you down there. Okay. So everybody at the office that was volunteering, they had to keep some people at the office to work. So there was a skeleton crew that was going to be working. Is everybody ready? Everybody that's volunteering, be at that staff meeting at 1 o'clock at Hollister because Michael Carrington's going to be running the show there. So they all got there at the staff meeting at 1 o'clock for the big staff meeting. It was larger than usual, so it was a crowded room. Michael Carrington started off for the staff meeting. Hey, welcome everybody from the main location, also at the garage for volunteering. We only have a few volunteers from each office, so we appreciate you volunteering. As you know, Friday's the big event, and there's a lot of buzz on the radio, and we're getting a lot of reports, good numbers, excellent numbers coming in as a lot of rentals and a lot of action on the reports. So our reports are looking very good so far. We're getting a lot of traffic, as you would say. So I'm going to keep it really short and brief. As far as the dance goes, we've been sold out for a number of days. That means donations are pouring in, and we're getting a lot of reports from the Family Resource Center that they're getting donations. That's all good signs. So we'll see you Friday at 5:30 for the volunteers that are going to be there. We'll see you Friday afternoon for those of you who are leaving early. Let us know. Make sure you have your shifts covered if you have to leave early. Otherwise, we'll see you then. Don't forget, paychecks are at 2 o'clock. If you want to pick up your paychecks, okay? And if you have any comments or questions or concerns, address it to HR. See you Friday night. Okay, and that's it. Thank you, Michael, for that report. Thank you. Thank you for touching base. As Michael said, he better have a Thursday report because it's really imperative. So Michael headed to Home Depot and got the rest of the supplies with Michael Carrington. Should we get these items just in case? We might need them, but I don't think it's imperative. So they held off on buying some items just in case. Shouldn't we have a stage or a photographer there? Yeah, we should, but it's not necessary. They can take their own selfies and pictures for themselves. So Michael went home to see how everybody was doing, getting prepared for the dance. Everybody's got their moonlight night attire on? Yeah, it's looking good. As Thursday's report was coming upon them, Michael had prepared for the Thursday report. He was going to have the Thursday report anyway because he felt it was necessary to report in. So Michael went to the 1 o'clock Thursday report. Staff was aware that there was going to be a Thursday report, so they came in expecting a lot, as the buzz about their dance was huge. Harrison was going to do the initial report, but Michael Smithton had a special announcement. Listen, everything's going really well. Our numbers are looking really, really good right now. So we expect it to continue to do well, as this dance is a huge fundraiser. So we're looking forward to seeing how this produces results, not only for the benefit of the children, but the benefit of the company. This really benefits everybody, is what I'm saying. So we're looking forward to seeing the progress in the reports next week. So with that said, raising money to help children is a great cause. Okay, Harrison, take it from here. Harrison reports in that everything's looking good for the dance is on its way and to be there by 5:30 if you're a volunteer. As it opens up at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 o'clock is the dance. It's called the Moonlight Night Dance. Oh, great. I'm getting a text. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's it. Make sure you come in for your paycheck at 2 o'clock and be there by 2 o'clock. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, make sure you address it with HR. That's it for the report. Thank you, everybody. You're welcome. Thank you for the report. We'll see you at 7 o'clock at the dance. As everybody was really excited about the dance, the buzz on the radio was insane. They couldn't believe how much airtime it was getting. By the time everybody was getting ready for the dance on Friday, people had left work a half hour early to get ready for the dance. Most of the volunteers were already gone, as they had to be there early for the dance and volunteer work. We had at least 20 volunteers from work helping out, so they had special permission to leave early from work. Everybody that was there, the line was so long when Michael and Grace got there with Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson was going to be the first one to speak. So Miss Jackson was prepared with her note cards. Miss Jackson, you're going to do phenomenal. We're so excited about this. So the whole Family Resource Center joined in. This was the first time the whole Family Resource Center came. To the last few dances, they didn't come, but this time the whole crew came. Wow, that is so great that the whole Family Resource Center is going to be here. Yeah, this is the first of its kind. As Michael went to grab some water, he said, "Wow, I don't want to run out of water, that's for sure, because we're going to dance like crazy tonight." As they were in the back at the Hollister Fire Hall, the balloons and everything looked beautiful. The arrangements and everything looked wonderful. This is exactly what I was expecting, if not better. Harrison did an excellent job, so did the volunteers. They really put on a beautiful performance already, and it hasn't even begun. The landscape of the whole dance area looked so nice. The fire hall looked beautiful. They had water jugs and juice for the kids. As Grace's kids looked beautiful and well-dressed, Grace looked beautiful in her navy blue dress. So did everybody. Everybody wore navy blue for the dance, and their navy blue sundresses. They all looked like they matched, including Michael in his navy blue suit. They looked like whimsical. It was really a beautiful outfit, said Bailey, as she was complimenting Jeni. "Your dress looks really beautiful. I love the yellow and blue. It's so beautiful." As everybody was getting in line, the line was thinning out as everybody entered the fire hall, and the music was already playing by the DJ. And of course, Miss Jackson announced the dance as she was beginning to announce the show to start. At 7 o'clock, Miss Jackson got on stage and thanked everybody for being there. Hi, my name is Miss Jackson. I'm from the Family Resource Center, and I want to thank you all for attending this fundraiser to help the needy children in our region who are looking for a forever home. The children in need you're supporting is a fundraiser to help raise funds to help children in need in our region. Thank you for being here. Your donations are well spent on helping children in need in our area. Thank you again for attending. Let's dance. And the music started blaring. Music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and current music today was playing. They all joined in the festivities. It was a great night. The music was playing. Of course, it was while it's 7 to 9, they got in as much dancing as they could. Slow dancing and all kinds of different types of music was playing. They got to dance to all the types of music they liked to play. The DJ was phenomenal. They got to dance to slow music, fast music, even current music. The kids were having fun, so were the adults. All the staff was excited about the outcome. The donations were pouring in at the Family Resource Center at their main location. As the news reporters were coming in to report in at the fundraiser, it was getting such airtime on the radio about the big fundraiser to join in to help the community. The community support was outrageous and amazing. It was a fun evening. As it was starting to wind down, they were playing slow music to wind things down, to slow things up. They were very excited about the performance that everybody was experiencing. It was a wonderful evening, said Miss Jackson, as things started to slow down. Michael was reporting in that the fundraising was extraordinary. This time, they don't even know the exact number of how much was brought in. They were reporting in the Family Resource Center. They had already had $25,000 in donations sent in just alone to the Family Resource Center. The donations from the local dance itself was already at $25,000. So it was already at $50,000 in donations, not including the ticket sales alone. So it was looking like a big outpouring of support. Michael was fascinated and surprised at this whole amazing experience. By the time the dance wrapped up and the cleanup was beginning, everybody was astounded. It looks like we raised up to $75,000 in donations. Miss Jackson was floored, and so was the Family Resource Center. They couldn't believe it. They said, we outdid our last couple of donations. It seems like we're only getting better. It was so fascinating, St. Bailey. I can't believe how many people joined in and donated so much money to help children like me. Yeah, they did, honey. They did help. They really came through. As the reporters came in, finally, at the end, as things were cleaned up and everything was all bagged up and ready for the garbage dumpster, the last of the cleanup was done, and everybody was just happy to have a drink of water. You all did so great. I just want to tell you thank you for volunteering and helping. Yeah, we're ready to go home. We had a long night. It was almost 10:30 at that point, so a lot of people had already left. The cleanup was finished, and they got the final approval that everything was good by the fire department that ran the fire hall. And they had interviews by the local newspaper and also the local TV station about the fundraising. Miss Jackson was interviewed several times by the newspaper and the local radio station about the fundraiser, and she said that they had raised almost close to $100,000 at tonight's event. She was astounded and so impressed by the help and support of the community, and especially Smithton Motors and Rentals for sponsoring the event. More sponsors wanted to join in at the next event. So it was a standing proposition to do that the next event would be sponsored and support the children in need. As everybody was wrapping up for the night, the kids were exhausted and tired. All the little ones were already home, sleeping, thank God, said Grace. This was a wonderful event. Yeah, it really was. It turned out to be a great event. As everybody got home and went to sleep, they literally got into their pajamas and went straight to sleep. Bailey was so happy. She kissed Dad on the cheek. She said, Daddy, thank you so much for doing this. Thank me. You could thank my whole staff. You have to remember, we thank a lot of you children for going through what you go through, including your mom. Your mom has been through a lot of the same things you went through. I know, Dad. I know. So remember, get some sleep, and thank you, Jesus, for all these things that we've been blessed with. As Grace, Michael, and Bailey knelt down and prayed and thanked Jesus for all the blessings they have today. Bailey was so happy to be a part of this very special event. Miss Jackson called late at night, and she just wanted to say that they had in total raised $111,000 in total as donations poured in last minute. $111,000, did you say? Said Michael. Yeah, we just got our last donation from a local charity, a charitable organization. Who else donated? Ringgold Jewelers an investment company. Oh, really? Yeah, they donated $25,000. Oh my gosh, that's my friend Marissa. Oh, that's excellent. That's so good news. Yeah, they actually are working to be foster parents too. Oh, they sent $25,000 contribution. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, wow. And so did the another agency. I'll have to give you the report of who donated. Yeah, let us know, Miss Jackson, when we get a chance to talk to you. Yeah, I will definitely tell you who did that. Miss Jackson, get some rest. It's been a big night. Yeah, it has. $111,000. We beat 100,000. That's huge. As this report was going to be announced at work, Michael couldn't wait to do his next report. He called Michael Carrington. Hey, Michael Carrington, sorry it's late, but I just want to tell you that the overall total of the charitable donations was $111,000. Michael Carrington literally almost dropped the phone when he heard that the donations came in at $111,000. Are you kidding me? Said Michael Carrington. I can't believe how much we produce in donations and support to the Family Resource Center. That's excellent. Yeah, I didn't want to call you late, but I had to tell you. I'll talk to you at the next report, okay? I'll see you Tuesday. Wow. So Michael Smithton said to Grace, listen, we probably should get some sleep because it's a long, long day. Saturday's going to come quick, said Grace. I know. All the kids in bed? Yeah. Is Jessica upstairs? Yeah, Jessica's upstairs. She enjoyed herself too. All the babysitters that gone to the dance enjoyed themselves. Except for the ones that had to stay back. They had to stay back because they had to work. Well, the house looks good. Everything looks good. So let's get some sleep, Grace. So Grace and Michael went to bed, and they were so happy at the results as they sat up and talked about the night's event, how everybody looked wonderful and how the staff did such a great job, how the fire chief was so wonderful. And they also, too, donated money to the cause. And even the local police also donated, too. It was a way to support the kids. It was a great fundraiser. It was a great cause that everybody was helping out. It was wonderful to hear the radio report and the news report at 11 o'clock on the news about how the community came together for the kids. As they shut off the TV and went to bed, they just rested so peacefully that night. It was a wonderful night.